casually flicked her head to the side, dodging that. Oh, of course she's right, a stun.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Target well struck. Indeed.
Don't do it. Don't do the burst fire. Such a shithead.
Cleanses the body.
Damage is negligible.
Through the smoke and gunfire. Let's see. Ah, another one is shattered.
From the ashes, I will rise.
She's still stunned. Obnoxious.
Reading damage to bulk.
Injury is not an
There she goes. God damn it.
Negligible.
Tell me, and it is done.
What is that ugly little baby thing there?
A wicked thought. Predictable.
Wanna see a trick?
It will be done. Grey hair, sure hand. I will do my duty. Run for your target. Victory is imminent.
If I may. Isn't this a job for you to
God damn,
demand?
she's so strong. I love it.
I'm not accustomed to
Fucking
die with grace.
just pop him.
In the name of House Orselio, I
It will be
shall
done.
prevail.
Grey hair, sure hand. At your beck and call. My place is at the fore. It will be done. I'm not interested. Target well struck.
Isn't this a job?
Follow my lead. That's not the Seneschal's job. Indeed. An exemplary strike.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Running by Nerek outright.
Oh, there's no one back there.
A genius at work. Oh, the storm approaches. I won't sully myself with that. What?
Oh,
No.
really? Humbug.
Watch my back. Don't get too cocky.
Victory is imminent. It will be done. Target well struck.
I can do that with the right incentive.
I have read tomes of military tactics. If I may, isn't this a job as duty demands?
Don't run.
Reduced to dust.
Your lordship, Emperor preserve us. Are you alright? Do not fret, layperson. We have grown used to the outrages of slovenliness among the wardens of every planet we visit, right? Pale greyness is strangling this peasant like a noose. His words are laden with fear for our well-being, and yet he fears for his own even more. Should we flog for such negligence? Who are they, and how did they gain entry to the governor's estate? They are rabble who dare raise their hand against the planet's lawful authority. I beg you, your lordship, allow me to escort you inside. I'll find my own way. Stand aside. Gotta loot first.
What lies beyond? One step at a time, amidst the madness.
My pleasure. One and it's done.
They will see. Oh yes, indeed. They all will see.
Have we got loot back here? Cannot and will not be having that.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread. What
And
curiosity unveils itself before me?
Hotshot lasgun.
Curiosity sings in my veins. Patience? My nerves are frayed.
a job for me.
What lies beyond?
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Awareness checks out here.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Okay. Alright, someone's got some explaining to do.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Once seeing you, the guard at the door lets out a frightened yelp and doubles over in a low bow. Your lordship. Most Honourable Weaver von Valencius, the governor is awaiting you in her office, where she is protected by walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet her alone or with your entourage? My entourage will accompany in the meeting with the governor. Flourishing, swiping at a data slate, issuing commands into a gilded box. Upon seeing you, she hurriedly puts away her devices, smooths her skirt, and drops into a deep curtsy. Lordship, accept my abject apologies for this reprehensive stunt that spoiled the reception. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never imagine. Yeah, actually, I thought firing at a moving target was part of the ceremony. The woman standing next to laughs delicately. Oh, who's maid of honor? But after a sharp sidelong look from the governor, she resumes her air of deferential sorrow. Oh no, your lordship, I would never dare to deliberately endanger the heir of the illustrious von Valentius dynasty. However, I cannot express my joy that you took some pleasure in what happened. One of your wardens helped us out. A superb shot. Who was it? Must be referring to Urlit, our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I've turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations, given the undoubted advantages she brings. You see, it comes from a local degenerate stock of this world, and knows Janus like the back of her hand. He has provided several leads as to where we can find bases and secret storehouses, although I must admit that at times I intended to send her away from the estate. Her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure, and so tall. Gauntness of frame, tall stature, not features common among the features common among even among the Voidborn, my dear governor. That does not make them mutants. Then pray, whatever do you find so disagreeable about her appearance? Strange movements, strange looks, the abnormally large eyes, an unnaturally distorted face, the pointed ears. Do I have news for you, Shireen? But it is not for your ears only. I'll tell you when we meet our mysterious... Yeah, it's an Eldari. She's not a mutant, she's an Eldari. If you wish to speak to her, you can find her outside in the orangery. Most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from others. What's happening on the planet? Several months ago, uprising broke out in Janus. I was not even notified at first. Gripping worms of the wardens for the wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned what was happening after the miscreants began targeting noble families. Then it became apparent that what the administration's accounts had referred to as unrest were in fact organized attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. They've already brought 3 agricultural complexes to a halt and now moved to assassination attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, but the leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again. Can Janus fulfill its foodstuff supplies under current conditions? I risk angering you, your lordship. Don't lie. That'll anger me. Just tell me what. Yeah. But nothing is compared to shamelessly deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics expert of the administration are unable to guarantee stable ties, even when shuttles are wary of landing at spaceport. The terrified peasants are indulging a dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things is restored in Janus, any trade is nigh impossible. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. See, Janus does not have its own fleet. We could organize a planet-wide search if we had ships at our disposal, ships like yours. Lordship, perhaps you'll find a way to support your subjects in the hour of need. I'm sure even I'm sure even approximate coordinates would be sufficient to have the ground forces and ship crew work together to hunt down the enemy. I promise you, Governor, I'll hunt down the seeds of rebellion and heresy on your planet. This is my planet. And burn them to ash, yeah. Resolve and valor of the Von Valencia's dynasty knows no bounds. I'm immeasurably thankful for your help. If any of those who attacked the estate had survived, then perhaps they could have been a valuable source of information, but you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. Incidentally, I did overhear the wardens talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, we do still do not know who let those reprobates into the estate. The person who did it might also know something. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking staff as we speak and removing all traces of the attack. It's going to end up being your secretary. You know, Butler did it, sort of thing. From the estate. An esteemed magus who is responsible for the ergonomic efforts, or whatever, efforts on the planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report, and of course, there's my aid in the war against the rebels. I've no doubt she'd be delighted to share the knowledge of Janice with your lordship. Who's the person next to you? One of my ladies in waiting, Amelia. Amelia performs secretarial duties and helps me remain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity. Definitely her. Definitely her that's evil. That's gut feelings, spidey senses, whatever. I trust my advisor implicitly? Well, hey, Dux, hello. I probably butchered the hell out of her name, but welcome on in. Losing her would be like losing my right hand. Battle in the light of your greatness is a true honor, you rogue trader. Yeah, football stations will avert starvation. Can you supply its people there with provisions? Yes and no, lordship. The question is, I know you've been here before, but remembering names when I have a memory of a goldfish, I do try my best, so I apologize. And apparently the API is completely broken. That's always good to know. So, forgive me. If the question is, can such an expansive and fertile world as this feed a few thousand void rats? Of course it can. We can lose more provisions than to annoying pests every cycle than those in footfall could eat in their entire lives. But can we ship the said provisions to footfall? Not a chance. Why do I want to say during Dyson Sphere? Something like that. I need to keep an eye on when the new Dyson Sphere update should be out here, like, unless it's already out, then I'm going to be sad with myself. Not a chance. Any cargo shuttle that leaves the surface of the planet will be target for attack. The rebels will not hesitate to bring it down, sending flaming debris over the capital. Our silos could become targets for sabotage. Food could be poisoned or mined. Yeah. The logistics of transporting supplies to footfall will only be possible once the uprising is crushed. Yeah, I figured as much. It's better at doing a job as the leader of football than a lady of light is at keeping her world in check. Tell me about the planets, yeah. Did you grow here? Alright. Oh.
One step at a time.
Did you kick me? Hang on, I need to quickly check something. Now it's on my mind, I gotta remember. Oh, I've lost connection to Steam. Love that for me. It says coming December, but I don't see a date. Oh, December 15th, right there. Okay, cool, cool. We'll definitely be playing that while juggling this game. Oh my god, I got too many games, too little time. It's a real first world problem.
It is sad that the beautiful and lush Janus has been overcome by such grievous calamities. The world is very beautiful.
Ah, Janus. Of all the worlds I've ever set foot on, this is the only one that hasn't tried to kill me at every opportunity. I wish I could stay longer.
Stoop man wearing a cloak of Adeptus Administratum is oh my god, reviewing information on a data slate, while his quietly whirring mechanical arms fill a long scroll with writing. Upon noticing you, the man stretches his thin lips into a smile, deferentially bows. The light in his eyes of the servo skull hovering over his right shoulder gently pulsate. Lordship, what an honor it is to address you in person. Allow me to introduce myself. Attilius Quint, prefectus of the, Vicio Agricolte. Odd these names, stop it. What record? Just a record of our conversation forever, okay. What do you think of the governor? Superb leader, excellent, blah, 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 blah. What do you have to say about the governor's helper? To be honest, your lordship, I find the presence most distressing. Particular ability could be interesting subject to study for the Magus biologists. What are you talking to your skull about? Most remarkable item, I must say. A trillion. One moment. I believe the finished piece was intended to be given as a gift to the governor, but under current circumstances, I doubt you'll be able to send it to the footfall at any time. Safety and equipment on a decent level. It is a pity it's empty inside. It could have been proper servo skull herald for the rogue trader, unorthodox. Curiosity like this would look nice on my desk. Received a strange skull. Nice. I mean, yes, of course, undoubtedly. Whatever you wish, your lordship. That raises your spirits after the recent incident. Your duties here. The last ship in the scent. That should come. Okay. Who's directing the rebels? Does anyone you know? Rebels are well armed and well trained. What's more, the governor advisors are inclined to think that the instigators of the rebels are very familiar with the planet's terrain and climate. My ordnance are going through the registration records day and night, looking for individuals who have completed military training. Data subtly correlated, and the map clearly displays the actions of the rebels. First glance, there seems to be no logic to their campaign, but after analyzing data and the features of the terrain, you notice a clear system indicating a geographical pattern to their attacks. Strange hobby, mate. You may continue. Yeah, sure. Right, later, mate.
Patience! My nerves are frayed! There will be no peace in my
Close your
way.
eye there.
Oops, somebody hid goods there.
See? Right there.
Has its limits.
Hmm. I already have a familiar.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Hmm. Where's she at? The one I'm looking for. Ah, there you are.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Heliat Lenevis greets you, Elantark.
Yeah, you are 100% an Eldari.
Would you look at this? Xenos. Oh, she devoured them, mingling with humans. Don't your lot think themselves above that? Anyway, it doesn't change the fact that it's a Xenos that's been cozying up to Viet, not a mutant.
Yet.
There is fear in your words. You know what I am, and so I may no longer follow the shadowed path and must be direct. My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the Governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
Hmm. To be honest, the only part I understood was that you have no desire to fight. There's one thing we have in common.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out?
Why are you helping the governor?
This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering.
What do you know about the rank and file rebels?
Only that they threaten the established order. There is much risk to this world should the ruler die.
It's unreadable, but you detect a strange tension in her voice, as though she is choosing her words carefully. Do you know who's behind the uprising on the planet?
There is a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence.
So you're the governor's mysterious helper?
I am Elantark. My
What does
hand
Elantark
carried the
mean?
death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the Lost Ones.
Your answers are not particularly helpful. How did you come to be on Janus's side with them?
The world you call Janus was once created by the will of my kin. I have far more right to be on the Lilithon than any of you.
Why do you call me Elentark?
Because that is what you are. Elantark means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars. You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon?
Your answers are not particularly helpful.
But you are not asking for help, Elantark. You are merely asking questions, the answers to which are either unimportant or wreathed in shadow. Explore this place. Speak to those who know. A simple task for you, and an insurmountable challenge for me. since my very appearance provokes fear and suspicion. When you learn anything, tell me. Perhaps then my answers will be helpful to your search.
Want you can join me? None of the locals will dare look askance at you in the road trader's presence.
So be it. I will go with you. I am ready, Elantark. Let us go forth.
As a range, she follows the path of the outcast, and skills in range combat about equal. Does not use human weapons and can wear either Eldari armor if she learn or Yukari armor. Yeah, let's bring her along for a little bit. Hang on.
Speak, Elantark.
I have a different.
The songs of my ancestors speak of stars long forgotten and worlds long gone. What a shame that you lack the capacity to understand even a single note.
Do I not have this?